We are live. Welcome to Rebel Rock, guys. I am Dan. That is Richard Brian Kahn. And we have a whole stack of music to go through. But first, welcome to Rebel Rock, guys. It's been a minute. It's been what, 6 weeks probably?
Probably longer than that. I don't even remember. Like I was trying to look for the shit I had that I've gotten since then. I'm like, I don't even remember. But I think I've gotten there. There might be some things I've forgotten, but that's how it goes. Who's
You
in?
know what? It's been the same deal where I've got a bunch of back catalog finds. So I lucked out. There's like hundreds of them. So I've just been like sifting it for each episode because I've found very, very small amounts of music lately at the thrift. So
Yeah, I'm about half and half from thrifts and music store I work in, just getting like free stuff. Mainly
ye-
CDs are easy for me now. It's like people bring them in all the time. And the stuff I want, like nobody's buying, so it doesn't even matter. So I get lucky on that.
well, that's good. We got a bunch of stuff to go through. I'm just gonna start it right up. We got some people already here hanging out, so make sure to say hi in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna do it up right now. First up, we swooped up this Keith Richards
Hell yeah.
Cross-Eyed Heart, which is his third solo album, and to be honest, I've never heard it. It's from 2015, I do believe. So
Yeah. His knuckles look so bad. I don't know how he plays guitar.
oh, I know it. Look at him, all bony and shit.
You know that hurts.
uh I found these. These are the Bob Dylan biography. It was part of a box set, which I'm bummed out it didn't have the box. It just had the 3 CDs.
Yeah.
And the box has actually this image on the front. It's a cool box. So you ever see it out there floating around, snag it up. I fucked up. I saw it years ago, just empty, and I was like, I'll never need that.
It's just a 3 CD box.
Yeah, it's a 3 CD box set. Plus, it had like a full book. It was like one of those 12-inch record looking box sets, like the full size.
I'll keep my eye out, man.
Please do. Um, Snagged up this Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Greendale.
I have never seen that CD before or album.
I want to say this was done for some sort of short film that also went with it.
Yeah. I've never seen that.
Yeah, no, you don't see this one very often. So I was pretty stoked on that. Beastie Boys, Ill
Yeah.
Communication,
Really good one.
must have. We
Wrong
found
Beastie Boys.
the second Civ album. And
Wow.
Civ's the singer from Gorilla Biscuits.
Yeah. I just remember when they had their time on MTV with that one song, that one hit they had.
All Twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Pretty
this second album's not so hot, unfortunately, but it was still, it's cheap. I found it on Discogs for like $1.50.
Okay. I've never seen any of their stuff ever.
I always see the first album, never see the second album. The last one for this bundle here we found at the thrift store was this Twin Peaks soundtrack.
Yes. That's really awesome, actually. Clean your house to that. It's pretty good.
I mean, you've seen the show, right?
Yeah. Very
Right.
confusing. So, I've understood the whole first season, and you got to watch. There's a trailer that some people never even knew about that explains more stuff instead of start on episode 1. So there's like a trailer they came out with on TV that was like an hour-long episode. It's like the pre-episode. So if you miss that, like you're fucked watching the series on TV because you're missing out on a lot of things that happen in like a 1 hour pre thing. Second season just loses me. Like I don't know. I made about halfway.
I mean, that was the same deal where it was,
It's really good though, but man, you got to pay attention. Like you have to pay attention on Twin Peaks. Like you'll be lost. Like what's
yeah, no, the first one was, first season fantastic in that in the main theme song, which is the intro, and they use it for every scene. They could be like, you know,
yeah,
someone's getting killed. It's the same like lush,
and the
uh,
weird
baritone guitar with like a Fender Rhodes piano.
and that weird dude that has her diary or whatever. Oh my god, it's so fucking weird. He's a good actor because he's so fucking creepy in that show. The show, like all you will hear is this music for like
It's constant. The first season, like people are, you know, having sex. It's like boom, boom. Someone gets killed. It's the same music. They're having a party, drinking, hanging out. Boom, boom.
good, but it's like I tried my best.
And truth be told, I hated that theme at first. I'm like, this is so cheesy. And then all of a sudden, like halfway through the season, you're like,
Yeah,
I love this theme.
the actors are all so good in Twin Peaks, like amazing. If you guys are into movies and like
Weird shit.
yeah, it's out there, but it's good. It's super good. That's an
Yeah.
awesome find. I had it on cassette and I sold it. It's worth
Dang.
a little more.
Yeah,
Cassette.
I bet. What you got?
All right, man. Do have some vinyls, but I'll just do CDs since you've been starting. I got this Sugar Cubes. I think it's an actual album, a later album by them. You know about this?
Well, that's is that a collection? I
It,
don't know because it has birthday on it. Maybe that's the
it,
only one, but I can't tell. But everyone knows the song "Birthday" by Sugar Cubes, obviously.
it probably is. It's from '98.
Yeah, that's a collection. I have that same collection. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
but I've never come across that, so it's good to have. I like Bjork.
Yeah, straight.
Keeping up with the Bjork. Here's a Bjork. Selma songs.
Never seen that one.
This could be a collection too. I don't have no idea, really. But I've never seen that one before.
No, nor did I.
It's just all dark inside. Never mind. That one. And I do have this, her very first album, debut. But this is like a bonus edition. Comes with like a DVD on the half side.
Oh, that's pretty cool then. Nice upgrade.
Yeah, pretty cool. One of those like back on the other side's the DVD and
Yep, flip it over.
they were doing back in the 2000s. That's pretty cool. I'll watch that DVD one day. I really like her. She's very unique. Something you don't see every day. Engvi
Oh,
19.
yeah, Ingve right there. Look at that cheese cover, man. Look how. Oh yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah. Polydor. Shit's old too. Like he is like, yeah, he's good. But he's such an asshole too. That was what was awesome about him. He's like, I'm the shit and you fucking suck. 84.
I was about to say that looks pretty early in his career for sure.
Yeah, he started out in other bands, but like he became his own thing. He's just like shredding on a Fender, a scalloped neck. Looked kind of weird. I don't know really what that would do for my playing specifically, but you know how he digs his
Yeah,
fretboard. It's kind of odd. I don't know anybody who does that. Just him.
as far as I know.
All right, got a couple more. Can't go wrong.
It's funny. You probably already have a copy of that too, don't you?
I might.
You
Yeah.
probably do, but if you see it, you're not going to leave it.
Oh, I know what I kept this. I kept this because it's a German copy. Look at that.
Oh, all right.
Vertigo, bro. OG German copy. So yeah, probably keep that. And I think this is definitely American copy. Stereo. I had all these on vinyl and I got rid of them, so now I got them on CD. Be all right. Cheaper on CD.
It's a great album.
Some good stuff, you know. There's like that span. They had like 3 albums that were just like
Yeah, right in a row that were all essential.
really fucking good. And then they just kind of like everybody, you know.
Yeah. Next stack for me.
Hell yeah.
We got the best of the box tops.
Okay.
Which
No.
had a young 16-year-old Alex Chilton who would go on to be the singer of Big Star.
Okay.
So obscure shit, but the big song from them was The Letter. And to find the CD like this, the collection, pretty cool. You don't see it very often. I probably have this 3 times over, but I never leave it behind.
It's a good seller on eBay, to be honest. You should start thinking about 9 Inch Nails on eBay when you find them, because I have them all pretty much.
Yeah, the same. I always forget. I'm like, either way, 50 cents.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
It's on there. Atreyu. Yeah. Thursday.
We got Thursday, we got Snapcase, we got Grade, Strife, Catch 22, Student Rick, Darkest Hour, Blood for Blood, Snow Dogs, Watered Down, Voodoo Glow Skulls, Reach the Sky, The Hoods, River City Rebels, Armor for Sleep, Bloodlit, Dead to Fall, Ringworm, Minus.
Wow. See, I remember a lot of those bands. I want to say, oh my God. Just like blew my mind with a few. I think I've played with a couple of those bands too. I can't remember. Ringworm.
Ringworm, they were super active. The Hoods were really active. So
The Hood, I remember a lot. They're really awesome. Oh man, there's some good bands on there.
yeah, no, this was to be on this. I remember I was pumped. I mean, I was pumped more on number 4 being the first one we were on, but this one's pretty cool too.
Oh man, Victory had their like they were popular. They were pumping at that point in time.
I mean, they were part of that whole the whole emo thing that was happening. I mean, they were dominating the whole thing. They were the label for it, unfortunately for me. But
it's still awesome you're a part of that history. Like there's some amazing, like you're a part of a label that has some amazing bands that came out of that. Like
it's true.
You should be happy.
No, I still am stoked about it, but had it been like Epitaph or Hellcat Records, it would have been, for me a little bit cooler, but
you never know, one day maybe.
Beggars can't be choosers, right?
Oh God, might sign you. Yes. I have a lot of love for Slaughter. I'm sorry.
I like Slaughter too, and I feel like I might have 3 or 4 copies of this because I always forget which one I have, but
you remember, like they played Slaughter on Headbangers Ball, like when we were kids. Like,
oh, definitely.
I mean, oh my God, if that's a double, save it for me. I'll take that.
All right, I'll double check that. A later Van Halen.
Fuck, that's what that stands for.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the government labels the word fuck.
Not my favorite album by them, but
for the law.
We got the Rock of Ages, the 2-disc collection here.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
So pretty much takes care of having to have all those albums. The last one we got here is Anthony and the Johnsons. Are you familiar?
I am not.
Okay.
About them. Damn.
I'll play a little bit and we can discuss.
One day I'll grow up and I'll be a beautiful woman. One day I'll grow up and I'll be a beautiful girl. One day I'll grow up and I'll I'll be a beautiful woman. One day I'll grow up and I'll be a beautiful girl. But for today, I am a child. For today, I am a boy. And for today, I am a child. Oh, for today, I am a boy.
Gives you a little taste.
Was that going out for a second?
What's that?
Was it going in and out while you were doing that? Like I
I
barely.
don't think so. No, nope.
Maybe it's my connection.
So Anthony and the Johnsons, obviously, Anthony is trans. So that song right there, just powerful shit. You know, as a child saying, "I'm a boy, but one day I'll grow up to be a beautiful woman."
Hell yeah.
It's cool, man. The sound and the voice, everything. The first time I heard this album, my brother turned me on to it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What is that?"
I had a friend in high school who is trans, and he became actually a girl. So pretty cool. And his name was my wife's name too. It's kind of weird, but I love him anyways. But
That's cool. Yeah. So yeah,
a
fitting.
long time ago too, like trying to understand stuff like that.
It's heavy stuff. I mean, obviously nowadays it's a little more commonplace, but when this album came out, I feel like what was this? 2007 maybe 2006.
Yeah.
So a little bit before, you know, it was so accepted, more accepted, I guess, by, you know, artists that were doing it now. So yeah, pretty cool snag right there. That was off Discogs. It was like $1.50, but it's one of those albums I remembered and really wanted again. So snagged it up.
I'm lucky my friend had good friends like us. Like we had his back, you know, we
Oh yeah, you come from the punk hardcore scene and all that stuff. It's like metal. It's usually for the most part you're a little progressive thinking, and you know, you look out for each other.
Oh yeah. All about that.
Oh, we got NG in the house. NG, it has been a while. That's, you know, we're pumped to be back here doing it. You know, we got a stack of stuff. Richard Brian Collins is going to show us some more of the stuff he snagged up.
Hell yeah. I guess I'll keep going with CDs. Got some more. I do have some vinyls. Got a couple cassettes. Anybody still collect cassettes? All right, I'm gonna hit you all hard. You know, what you gonna do about this? What you gonna do?
That's a good Bon Jovi album. I don't care what anyone says. Bad Medicine, right?
Yeah, man. Just a bunch of songs on here. Look at that.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Is Bon Jovi taking a pee or is he just chilling in the cut?
It looks like he's taking a piss, but yeah, obviously probably not. He just wanted to show off that cool jacket.
Hell yeah. He's like, it says Jersey on the back too. Look at that shit.
Oh yeah, he's repping.
Oh yeah. Actually, his last name is Bon G-O-V. So
Oh.
twisted, it has a G in it, bros. And it's one word. Little fun fact for everybody right there. It's the last Guns N' Roses CD I needed in my collection. I have them all.
Oh.
Even that Chinese democracy bullshit.
Oh.
So
Spaghetti Incident. You didn't have Use Your Illusion too, huh? Wow. That's the better out of the two Use Your Illusions, right?
Civil War is so good. That's such a good song. Yesterdays. They were really knocking it out of the park. It's like they were bigger than they knew, I think, at this point. I don't know, man.
To release two albums on the same day, come on now. That's bold shit.
And they're both good. Like,
yeah.
Metallica still can't do that. I'll just say that. So they got them there. No wonder that tour went to shit. But here's another banger from my childhood, man. This means a lot to me. There's a couple songs on here that are like some of my favorite songs in the world. Swear. So this day.
It is a good album.
Youth Gone Wild, 18 in Life. He said my name in it when I was a kid. I was Ricky. Like everyone called me Ricky. Still, my band calls me Ricky. Still, kind of go by Richard now.
Grown ass man. I go as Richard.
But when he said Ricky was a young boy, I was like,
That's me.
Fucking me in that song, bro. Damn, old school one too. That shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more of the like OG pressings of old CDs, not like BMGs or anything. So, unfortunately, this is a BMG. I don't know if that means anything. It's still kind of old. Anyways, trying to break down the collection to that. All right, here's one more. I've never seen this before. It's a rap compilation. In the Beginning. Maybe some people have seen this. Got a bunch of people on it. Wu-Tang.
Oh, Cypress, the Dog Pound. Yeah, that.
Snoop Dogg, Dog Pound. Unfortunately, Sean Puffy Combs.
Yeah.
All that shit about him now. Like when I go on YouTube, it's all like Puffy like molesting young boys and all types of crazy dumb shit. It's like, damn, they're going after that dude now. Who knows? He might be a scumbag. I have no idea.
Don't know.
He could be. How's everybody feel about Puff Daddy? Let's get a vote in here. Who's in the building?
Well, NG's still in the house. He's saying you're looking good, bro. You lose some weight?
I have, dude. I'm almost back to probably the last time I seen Dan. Like I was skinny. Like COVID fucked me up, man.
That's what. Hey, 50-hour weeks at the restaurant will take care of that real quick for you.
Eating like macaroni and cheese and stupid shit. But like, yeah, I'm back. I ride a bike all the time now, so I'm good, man. Oh shit.
Well, you're getting in show shape too. That's what you're doing.
Oh, you don't even know about the show, bro. We'll talk about that later. We both got shows. You've been fucking up shows. All right, this is some dope shit. Y'all ain't got this shit. Who's got this? None of y'all got this. That fucking cover. God, I wish I had this on vinyl.
I was thinking the same thing. Have that on vinyl would be awesome.
That's what the back of that cover is. Johnny Be Good that's a good like thing. Oh my god. Where you gonna run? Glass House. Oh my god.
Where You Gonna Run is a great tune. Yeah, no, Peter Tosh was awesome.
God, he's so awesome. I love Peter Tosh.
And
I have love for Bob too, but man, I love Peter Tosh.
Well, Peter Tosh was just insane, so he just seemed way more legit because he was just out of his mind.
Yeah. He was definitely more street than Bob Marley. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right, I do one more.
Okay.
One of my favorite albums by this artist. And I kind of like, early on, I really liked this guy. And I really like this album. And I don't think it was a commercial success for him. But there's some songs on here that I just like really love. And I know he recorded all the tracks by himself. It was all in like 4 tracks linked together. So I don't know how many 4 tracks he used total. But it still sounds amazing. And it's very Led Zeppelin-ish. And that's Lenny Kravitz Circus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I love this fucking album.
I didn't know we were going there, man.
God. Like, when I was in high school, man, there's something about this album was like monumental to me. Just good. Like, not everybody probably likes Lenny Kravitz, but like
that's a bold take right there. Like I feel like I can listen to Lenny Kravitz on the radio, but I don't think I've ever been in the mood to be like, you know what? I need some Lenny in my life right now.
It's a weird very Led Zeppelin-ish, like
Yeah, it just sounds like a 70s rock and roll album. That obviously that was his whole motif. What he was trying to do and put out there was that, even the cover songs, you know.
has a lot of weird soul stuff on it too. Like just weird. It sounds like what it is on like 4 tracks and stuff. I just really like it. And I've been looking for this fucking CD for like 10 years in the thrift. And I wasn't gonna buy it off fucking internet. And I finally found it. And it was sealed. And I opened it.
No shit. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I don't know if I have that. I definitely got one of his albums. I don't think it's that one.
Like this is the one after Are You Gonna Go My Way or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is kind of his decline, and then he kind of came back with that stupid shit, you know.
Yeah.
Fly Away or whatever. But
Yeah.
check
Still,
this out, people. If you like Led Zeppelin, he's doing his best to play Led Zeppelin songs on this album. So I mean, it's pretty good, I think.
all right. Well, that's cool. We got, and you know what else is cool? We got Cask in the house.
What's up, son? UK.
Staying up late in the UK. And G says, hey, you inspired him. He's gonna get back in shape right now, actually. And he's saying Puff Daddy was annoying.
Yeah, still is, I think. Ripping off new artists too.
All right. Next bunch here. You want to talk about all-time favorite albums, like you just said about Lenny Kravitz?
Hell yeah.
I spent, this was $5 for the CD, which is outrageous. But I had this one when I was in high school, and it stayed in rotation.
Hell yeah.
I had the T-shirt in high school. I wore it until it was just like ripping off of me. Like Ice Cube, The Predator, as far as albums go, like the whole thing, I know from start to finish. You know the order, every song, what stops, what comes next, the skits, so damn good.
That's the hardest album ever, I think. At that point in time, when that came out, there was nothing more gangster than that fucking album. And he killed it. Like
He killed it because it obviously has It Was a Good Day, which was the hit, but it also had Wicked, had The Predator, it had Don't Trust Them, Check Yourself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That came out before The Chronic came out for Dr. Dre.
Now I Gotta Wet You.
He had about like a 3-month start on Dr. Dre's Chronic with that album because that was a huge success. Everybody was making money at that point, like on gangster rap. So
yeah, that's awesome. Found a copy of Temple of the Dog, which I have multiple copies, I think, of this, and I always grab it.
Hell yeah. I mean, Seattle in a nutshell right there.
Yeah, super group. It's the same thing with this Morrissey album, which I seem to find more often than not. I don't know how or why, but
I have a little Morrissey collection too. I don't tell anybody though, but I got one.
Found Steve Earle, Copperhead Road, which is probably, some of his finest work, in my opinion.
Don't know much about him.
Americana, singer-songwriter, had a crazy drug problem. It was cool. He's very cool. He, Americana, but punk rock, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
We got the best of the bubblegum years.
There you go.
Just I have all these songs. I feel like I have these on other comps on vinyl, but I wanted that CD because I love that cover.
Of course, Chewy's on there, I'm sure.
It is, obviously.
Hell yeah.
Yummy Yummy Yummy's also on there.
Hell yeah.
We got another Van Halen. A Different Kind of Truth.
Which, damn, what year is that? That's a late one.
This is real late.
That's not Sharon. Who's singing for
I was thinking it was Sharon.
Or did Roth come back for one album?
I don't think it's this one. Yeah,
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's not very good either way. Last one of this bunch was this Billy Bragg and the Blokes.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All
Yeah.
right, so Billy Bragg was around since the late 70s, early 80s. Essentially a solo artist. He played folk music, but with an electric guitar, which was bizarre. It's a really clean tone, but it just bites. And he sings protest songs. I'll give you a little sample. I love the guy. He's not the greatest singer, but the substance and what he says, it's always spot on. The guy just seems so humble. You can comment on his shit on Facebook, and he actually writes back. I mean, that's pretty damn cool to me.
Oh yeah.
Who define what it means to be English. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want nobody using the flag of my country to intimidate other people. My mother was half English, and I'm half English too. I'm a great big bundle of culture tied up in the red, white, and blue. I'm a fine example of your Essex man, well familiar with the Hindustan, 'cause my neighbours are half English, and I'm half English too. Yeah! My breakfast was up.
So it gives you a taste when he dives into those chords and just opens it up a little bit. It's just nasty. And the fact that he does it with a guitar like that and just singing, it works really well.
Oh yeah.
It's like the modern day Woody Guthrie.
Yeah. I was digging it.
Yeah. So right
Pretty
there,
cool.
Billy Bragg. I didn't have that album, so that's pretty awesome.
Something I've never seen. Not that I see shit anymore. Ow. Let's put it that way. God.
And NG says, I saw Steve Earle. He opened up with Copperhead Road. You know what? I saw him as well, and it was one of the boringest shows I've ever seen. And I want to say he might have opened up with Copperhead Road, but then it went downhill from there. I was like, man, you played the fucking shittiest set, and then he like tail ends it with the last two songs, you know. So hour and a half of the most boring fucking tunes he had. It was a total bummer. Richard Brian Collin, what do you got next?
I got some more stuff. I got some more CDs. I'm gonna show you some cool cassettes I got. I brought in a bunch of CDs the other day, and there's some cassettes in there. And we've actually been selling cassettes in the store and CDs, by the way. I think CDs are coming back.
I think so too. I mean, just by watching people at the thrift stores, they actually go through the CDs quite often at this point.
We have a younger crowd that even buys CDs. It's weird. And they buy like random stuff. It's funny. But anyways, this dude brought in a bunch of CDs. He has some cassettes in there. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that home. Take this Rat. Reach for the Sky. I think there's the later ones because they're not like white cassettes. I think there's an older one. Did I send you this one?
I think so.
I think you got them all by now.
I think I pretty much have almost the Rat collection.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I don't have many cassettes anymore, so that'd be good for the collection. I don't know what year this came out, but
Yes. So good.
such a good cover too. I really like it. It's like
I spun that vinyl not long ago, a couple weeks ago, and I was just blown away at how awesome it was.
Yeah, man, he's very unique. You know, every album's different, in my opinion. People always like, "What's the best Hendrix album?" I don't know, but there's good songs on all of them, and stuff that's kind of like just gotta like, I guess, get into it. I wouldn't say it's bad or anything, but just like any artist. But man, he was ahead of his time. I'll tell you that.
Oh, miles.
I don't know what he was doing. He was playing like blues from Mars, basically. Actually, this is sealed. Got this damn here.
Oh, very nice.
Never been opened. I think this is when Van Hagar basically started. Dun.
Can't This Be Love is on there?
Why can't this be?
Yeah.
I was like, that little annoying ass guitar line he does.
It was catchy though.
Cool. My dad had this on vinyl as a kid. I remember looking at that cover going, probably pretty cool. Your favorite musician, probably.
Definitely not. One of the most overrated artists of all time. Like just one of the shittiest songwriters I think I've ever heard. Like just
Let it out. Let it out.
the guy cannot fucking write a hook in a song. I'm sorry. He's got one song that you know, Beautiful People, because it has a hook. The rest of them are like, here, how can I make this generic, bland, boring? Oh, I got more of those. Yeah, I can keep spitting these out. And people are like, this is awesome because he wears a fucking rubber suit. Fuck him.
What else? He got more.
I'm just glad visually he looks like he does now because it's fucking embarrassing.
I know he looks bad.
He looks like shit. And now he can't hide behind the fucking rubber suits anymore.
He was so lucky when he had that amazing looking girl.
Oh, was it Rose?
Yeah, she looks bad now too, like him. But
yeah,
at the time, like, damn, how did he pull that? Anyways, it's like a promo one. It's got stickers on it. Eventually, I'm gonna sell Marilyn Manson stuff I have. I do like their first album though, and you know, I don't know. They have this weird spot in my life. It's kind of weird. I was never obsessed with them though. I'll tell you that. All right, here's a really good new metal band. And I think this album's kind of really good. And I know you don't like new metal. But what do you think about this?
I don't have much an opinion. It's not like
pretty big album for them.
Like Cold Chamber is a piece of shit. Like Power Man 5000 is a much better version of Cold Chamber.
Don't even compare this band to Cold Chamber. Cold Chamber fucking sucks. But that's Rob Zombie's brother.
Yep.
And John, the drummer from White Zombie, is in this band.
Oh yeah. Didn't realize that either.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I thought this is a good album. I don't think they have any other good albums, but as a whole, I think this is pretty cool. It's kind of in the White Zombie-ish, like they took White Zombie's spot.
Yeah, you could even tell by the motif on the font. It looks like it's a throwback sci-fi type of thing.
Yeah. It's definitely like they're just rolling with what White Zombie was doing. Because
yeah, it's an extension, 100%.
Definitely. And it's his brother, so I guess he can do that. Makes sense. I got this is a band I really like. So 2006, this one came out. You know anything about Blood Brothers? I like them a little bit.
Yeah, they're part of the screamo shit, wasn't it?
Just that.
Yeah, I want to say
that all that like kind of math metal, but like this was more like raw. I don't know what they were doing, but there was a period of time where I thought these dudes are pretty much doing something nobody else was doing at that point. Long ago. 2006. So I feel like this band probably could have been bigger. They didn't want to be in a weird way.
I just remember the dudes being like really good looking dudes and long hair. And I was like, man, they look the part. They look like rock stars.
Yeah. I really love that album cover. So,
yeah.
Really cool.
Not the worst band out of that whole scene.
No. No. It's just weird. Like I come across stuff and I'm like, I remember them. And I've even seen these guys before. I don't remember them looking good, but could have been playing a parking lot or something. I can't remember. So long. We've all seen so many shows. It's ridiculous. Here's a CD. I think it's actually worth some money. Anybody know anything about this one?
Death Clock?
Yeah. You don't see their CDs.
No, you never, ever, ever see their stuff.
And what happened with them and Adult Swim? Because I remember they weren't allowed to like tour for a certain period of time.
I don't remember what the story was with that, to be honest with you.
It's really weird. And like the cartoons didn't come back on. Like there's definitely a dispute against this guy who created a cartoon, wrote all these songs. And then he started touring, playing these songs. And I think Cartoon Network or whatever it was that owned probably the rights is fucking pissed that they're doing all that shit. I guess I have no idea, but they've never been like put out new cartoons. It's all. I think it's like a legal dispute still between all of it. Weird.
Yeah, I'm not positive on it, but funny fucking show, that's for certain.
But I think they're actually playing again, finally. Able to play again without like getting sued. So pretty crazy. This dude came up with all this shit and can't do it.
He'll be back. There's no way.
But man, Mermaider 2 is on this one. That song was so good, Mermaider. About killing mermaids. Mermaid death. This is like they were way ahead of their time.
I will say Into the Water by them is one of the heaviest songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Dude, you remember watching those cartoons and just being like,
oh, so funny. It was so good.
Just watch. It was amazing. For like 10 minutes. And it was like,
yep.
All right, a couple more CDs. I got 3 more CDs. Got 9 Inch Nails, live one. You got this one?
No, I've never seen that one.
This is a double. Can maybe flip this with your 9 Inch Nails collection one day if you want. I'll put it in.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. It's a good one. One you don't see a lot. Very cool. They always have good art, so whether or not you like the music, I'm sure you can appreciate it.
I don't hate the music either. I'm not a hater. 9 Inch Nails, I get, like, it makes sense. Manson makes no sense.
Okay. I can respect that, damn.
Yeah.
All right. So my last 2 CDs are from a nutball that unfortunately isn't with us anymore. But these are some things you don't come across anymore. Some Wesley Willis CDs. This is one of your favorite. Didn't we do an episode? Was he one of yours?
Yeah, he wasn't one of mine. I think he was I think Grand Champ might have
Grand Champ did it. I can't remember. He has a song called Bon Jovi. Fucking awesome too. I listened to it. Plug Me Full of Holes. Jug My Ass. Suck a Horse's Ass. Yes. Oh my god.
That's so awesome.
Suck My Dog's Dick. Like, come on, man. It's great on there. It's fucking awesome. He made these. So this is like him. His own.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, bro.
You almost never ever see his stuff either. That's so awesome.
It says you can't kill rock music across the middle there. Fucking awesome, dude. These are probably the best CDs I've ever grabbed in my life. And this is one that came out by a record company.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
It's on American Records.
Oh, so Rick Rubin scooped him up.
Alanis Morissette, Rock Saddam Hussein's Ass. Fuck yeah, dude. A lot of songs are like bands he likes too. It's funny. Brutal Juice, Silverchair.
Well, speaking of that, had you ever heard?
This rough band played the 5 South Mode. Up until the rough bands were a rock show. The right there said it was awesome. It whipped the reindeer's ass. River City Rebels.
Yeah, holy shit.
Rebels.
You guys do.
River City Rebels.
Me.
God. You're a legend.
The rock band played it out. The rock band was storming the stage. The come run like a lion. Director said to what the radio's ass. River City, River.
Dude, you're a legend, Dan.
Yeah, I always forget that, and then I remember. I'm like, fucking Wesley Willis did a song on one of his albums called River City Rebels. He was at that show in Chicago at the Fireside Bowl the first time we played, and I was like, we didn't know who the hell he was. Just this big fucking giant guy that like would greet you and like headbutt you. So like insane. And unfortunately, that was on one of his later albums, and it was never released on CD that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I think I need to keep these. What do you think? Who's got these CDs?
Yeah, you got to keep them. And if you're giving them up, look this way.
Yeah. If they go to anybody, they'll go to you. You've at least met them. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, those are great snags.
Hell yeah.
All right, I have a little stack left here to buzz through. We found the 4th album from the Dropkick Murphys.
It's cool. I never see their stuff.
Yeah, I mean, around here you see it constantly because of New England. They're from Boston, so I always see it. But I didn't have the 4th album. This is where I pretty much dropped off at this point. But Uncle Tupelo, which was Jeff Tweedy from Wilco's band before Wilco.
Heard that's really good.
Yeah, this not so much. I think it's like a live EP, but yeah, Uncle Tupelo in general it's good Americana music.
Yeah, I've been told they're pretty good.
Our friend Lincoln,
hell yeah,
hooked it up with some Gigi Allen. He had some doubles because his family just all buys him the same shit because he likes Gigi Allen.
That's the when he was young.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, I've watched some of his brother talking on like a podcast show too about like all the stuff they used to do, and it's really cool. His brother's so unique. It's such a cool, weird guy, old with all his hair colored. And
I know, but unfortunately, there's issues there. I'm not going to get into it here. There's some weird stuff that if you dove a little deeper, you might think otherwise. But yeah, no, he's still wacky. He's Merle. He's Merle Allen. That's for certain.
On like horror stuff and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah,
serial killers. Hell yeah.
Bon Jovi's greatest hits, the Ultimate Collection.
They have some good songs, man. I don't want to say they're a shitty band ever, but they got some bangers, dude.
That's essential stuff. Same with the Eagles. They got good songs.
I'd rather listen to Bon Jovi, to be honest, but Eagles have some songs that hit me in the feels like hard as fuck. But then they have some songs I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to?
But at least they're hits, though. You know what I mean? You know the songs, even if you're like, fuck.
Witchy Woman. Oh my god.
Yeah. We got some. This is uncommon. Skank and Pickle.
Yeah. Who is that?
Skank and Pickle was like right there back in. Well, this I think originally released in '91. So they were a ska band. So you had Operation Ivy and you had Skank and Pickle pretty much like holding it down. As far as, a couple other bands too, but they were on the forefront. I'll give you a little sample. They wrote this song for Degrassi High.
There is a girl named Spike from Degrassi High. She had a baby when she was real young. The best friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in it. Kate and she is very chic, but I'm still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I'm still in love with a girl named Spike. And I'm still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike.
So really good find, and this was an album that I had years ago, and the singer of Skank and Pickle ended up starting his own ska label, Asian Man Records, which released a ton of great stuff.
It's cool, man. I've never heard of that band. I know
Yeah.
Operation Ivy, all that Lookout stuff. I had a punk rock friend in high school.
Yes, you knew all that stuff.
He listened to Lard, Dead Kennedys, Operation Ivy all the time.
The last one I got this for this episode is I actually imported this from France.
Oh wow.
And this is Eddie and the Hot Rods, but it's their complete discography box set.
Discogs?
Yeah, on Discogs. And the funny thing was, with shipping, it cost like $9.
We're about to get on Discogs, the store I'm at, with some of our obscure stuff, just to get rid of it, because Discogs good place to get rid of stuff for obscure, things that people like. So
it sure is. Well, in Eddie and the Hot Rods,
you're not gonna find that CD up.
Well, spending all my money on the things I shouldn't use. When my daddy finds me out, it's gonna knock me through the roof.
That's your bass player. He looks like him.
Oh, you want to
kill
kill
it.
And I said, don't you hang me up now, just put me on live. Got the teenage depression, that's what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I mean, then you look out. Sending every day, well, I can't get out.
So total pub rock, nasty. Had
I like it.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. There's only 3 real albums, and then they kind of dissolved. The bass player went and joined the Damned, and so
you're not gonna find that at the thrift store. So
no, you're not gonna find that anywhere. And that was by far the cheapest I could have found it. So pretty awesome.
Some good grips.
Yeah. All in all, not bad. So last couple minutes here of the episode, we got some shows coming up. Richard Brian Collin, when you got your band back together, what you guys been practicing? What's the story?
We've been practicing. We're playing in 11 days, June 24th. It's gonna be pretty cool. Got an amazing stage show. It's in a really awesome skateboard shop that does shows. And so they like clear out everything, and you can fit probably about 120, 30 people in there. It's really cool, all ages. No drinking and stuff like that. There is actually like a restaurant across the hall. My friend's record store shop's right next to it. They've been promoting. People know who we are. Like we're still kind of popular for some reason. And people know who we are, like that are my age still, and younger cats. We got some bands opening for us. It's gonna be like guar on crack. It's gonna be crazy in that shit. We have like some things I can't even tell you, but there will be video of all this stuff. You'll eventually see like what's about to happen.
How the practice is going? You did it click right away?
Oh man,
no issues.
We're about 5 in. Especially like bass player, me, and my drummer is the main. If you're playing like death metal, thrash metal, you gotta be like,
yeah,
you gotta be on. So like, it took practice. Of course, we were rusty. We didn't play in like 6 years, and before that, it was like we didn't play for another 6 years. But we used to play for like about 10, 11 years, like straight. Trying to make it as a death metal band, so it didn't really work out, but locally it still is no big deal. So obviously we moved forward, as in our lives and stuff, but we never broke up or anything. So it's really cool to finally, and you guys are fucking playing, and we're not doing bad, man. People still like us. Isn't that cool?
No, it's for us. It's weird. After all these years coming back, it's man. There's people just. Some people remember, some people don't. But it's just confusing. Times have changed. Like we look around and like, we're the only band that kind of looks like what we look like. We're the only kind of band that's doing what we're doing, which was always the case, but it didn't seem as different then. But yeah, now people are just like, what the hell is this? And it's fun. We played a couple shows so far, went to the recording studio, cut a new EP that's going to be done by the end of it's going to be done in July and hopefully released in the fall. Then we get a show coming up July 15th up in Burlington, Vermont. So
Yeah, I can't wait. We got like an amazing stage show. Like it's gonna be like a bizarre. It's like we got theatrics, all types of stuff, plus like pummeling thrash death metal. All our fans will be super happy because it's like we're just giving back, and it'll be a real good time. You know, we have like a backdrop now too. Like I can't even remember last time we had like a backdrop.
you got like a vinyl banner behind you.
Oh fuck yeah! Like
Yeah.
everything's like legit, dude. It's gonna be like. I just hope all the video comes out good because it's gonna be insane in the membrane.
You guys gonna do more than just the one or what?
Um, that's the thing because one of our singers lives in South America,
Oh,
so but he's here to do this one. It probably will be the last show because if we do it another 6 years, I might be 50 years old, bro. Like,
shit.
I don't know.
Oh, that's bad.
I mean, I can still play, but I'm just gonna look like an old piece of shit on stage. But my chops are still good, man. I can shred.
Why don't you just jam with your other dudes and try to do
Better
something?
on guitar than I was actually like 15 years ago, to be honest. So,
Yeah, it's probably more understanding of what you didn't know back then that you know now that makes it a lot easier.
but yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild. Hopefully, we do another show again and we can talk about it. Maybe show some video, and you can show some videos of your shows. Maybe that'll be the next show we do in a couple months. We just like,
I will do some show reviews.
yeah. Plus our, whatever we've come up with finding out there.
Hell yeah. We got Cage. Cage popped in to say, yeah. Just say hi and saying he's busy, but we'll see you next month. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, we'll have some video at the end of July so we can talk about some music that we're actually making and getting out there.
I do want to definitely start something new. I just don't know if like we can just keep doing my band because it's like so hard to do. And we're never gonna break up, but we're just
Why don't you just take your other two dudes and just start something fresh?
yeah, we'll see. But I'm always looking for a good drummer. I'll tell you that.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
that. Dudes. I do. Hey, I got a couple records. Let's keep going.
Yeah. We got another 2 minutes before we hit the 8 o'clock mark here.
Got this one.
Oh yeah.
This one's beat up. It's got stains. Pretty sure.
It's probably better that way.
I'm pretty sure it skips on one of them, but
Oh no.
I've never come across this. I just grabbed it. I didn't even care when I found it. Thrift store, so $1. I'm grabbing this. No way.
Yeah, I got the reissue, and yeah, to find the original pressing of it, might as well.
I've never even seen this in the store I work at. To be honest, like even in good, I can't even tell you. Kind of weird. That's like a Rolling Stone I never come across or see ever. Here's a pretty expensive Tangerine Dream album. It's got obviously some markings, some rips. But man, if this didn't have that shit on it, probably like a $60 vinyl right here. The vinyl is immaculate though.
Oh yeah, that looks nice. Looks fresh.
It's like brand new. Such a shame. I might try to get an actual cover for this. A better one. So anybody's into like ambient music, Tangerine Dream's the best one. Like, definitely the best band. You got this. You ever found this? It's all beat up, the one I found.
Yeah, I did find that not long ago, and mine's all beat up and crushed too. Same deal.
Yeah, I don't care if that's beat up.
Such a cool album.
Yeah, all the records work. I mean, they're not in the best shape either, but I'm not going to pay a bunch of money for like a nice copy. So
No.
I really like George Harrison. This is so good. There's so many fucking amazing songs on this album.
Truth.
My brother-in-law looks like George Harrison, like for real. All right. The only vinyl I found at the thrift store since we've done this show last is a Supertramp. German pressing. This first side, pretty fucking on point, dude.
Yeah. I like Supertramp. I love the hits, but the filler stuff is brutal. It's so bad.
They remind me of the Beatles, like ELO. They remind me of a few bands all mixed together. First side of this album, Gone Hollywood, the Logical song, Goodbye Stranger.
Goodbye Stranger, yeah.
Oh my God, like they remind me of like big bands on these songs. So that's not a bad find for $1. I'd say.
Yeah, it's worth $1.
And you see this record all the time. But man,
yeah, I had a copy. I think I traded my whole catalog of Supertramp in because I'm like, I like Supertramp, but I don't need Supertramp albums clogging up the collection at this point.
yeah.
I have too many.
But if anybody wants to try out Supertramp, there's some good songs on that album.
Yeah, and I think I have Supertramp Greatest Hits on CD, so we got it covered.
You got more than enough CDs, Dan.
Yeah, it's true. So that is going to wrap up this week's episode. And guess what? This whole rest of this month, Rebel Gaming Club. I got 3 episodes filmed. That's right. It's I don't know. It's just me, but it's nerdy finds. It's video games. It's the odd shit that I used to find at the thrift. It only took me 6 months, but I got enough stuff for 3 episodes.
Stuff for fun.
Yeah, the media finds, stuff that used to always be on there. So, yeah, we got 3 10-minute episodes that we're going to air here starting tomorrow, the first one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fun.
good news.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to wrap it up. We'll see everyone hopefully at the end of July after some shows. And, until next time, do what you do and toodaloo.